Let's talk about the summary screen. When you clock out, your summary screen will show up. And this is a chance for those of you who have permission to edit your time records to make corrections. If you don't have permission to make corrections to your time record, you will have to go to your manager and have them make the corrections for you. But let's focus in on those who can make changes and make corrections. The first correction that you might need to make is your start and stop, or your clock in and clock out time. So let's go ahead and fix this to say that we started at 11 o'clock a.m. and that we finished working at 5 o'clock p.m. Great. We'll get back to this button here in a second. But now we can see we've logged 6 hours, which is what the time difference is between our clock in and clock out time, and how much time we've tracked, which is nothing technically. And then we have billable time. When we come down here, we can see what we have for tracked time. This is the items that we switch between. Now, off recording, I just really quickly switch between things, which is why you're seeing the same start and end times here. And it's assuming that this starts at the time we started our shift or our clock in here. So I can go in here and I can click to edit this and say I spent an hour doing this by clicking on the plus 30 minutes twice to get me to 1 hour. And up here on top, I can see it was for the company. It's internal services, uncategorized. If I click on this little X under uncategorized, it'll list out my options of what I could record my time against. So let's say it was just internal service. I can update my note and update my track time. Now I can see my start and stop time adjusted for the hour and a half that I said I tracked. And everything down below has adjusted its time, its start and stop time. So let's go ahead and modify this one. We'll go ahead and click on edit here. Again, we can see that this is for a project. It's John Small, and it's on other. So I'm going to say that I worked on other for an hour. Update my track time. Now it's showing that I went from 12:30 to 1:30. Let's go down here to Tina Patterson's move to AL. And let's edit this one. Again, this is for a project, Tina Patterson's new account admin. If I click on this little X here, I can change which one of the budget buckets is assigned to. But let's say it was the wrong project. I can click this X and go and select the correct project it was for. So we'll go ahead and use John Schmal's move to AL. It'll get the services for John Schmal services, and I'll say that this was for, I don't know, internal service. Update my time. And click the update, which saves it. So now I can see that I've made modifications to which project it was and which service it was attached to, or budget line. But let's say that this wasn't supposed to be Tina Patterson at all. It was supposed to be company time. So I can click on the edit here. And then up where it says for project, I can click on that X and say it was for our company and it was internal service. And I'll go in and say that I did this for an hour and a half. Now down here, I can see that I still have 1 hour of untracked time. Let's update this. Now for me to add additional items, I can either click on the track more time button down here, or I can click on this one. Both work. Let's go ahead and use the bottom one. I'm going to say that I did work for the company. Let's say it was marketing and sales, and I did that for an hour. Now here I can see on my untracked time is now zeroed out. So I've tracked all the time that I've clocked in for. Add that. Now I have all my time corrected and ready to go. But one last thing. let's say this admin time actually happened at the 12:30 mark and not at the 11 o'clock mark, or what would that be? The 12 o'clock mark. If I click on this little gripper here and drag it down, it moves it for me. So now it moved this start and end time for this piece and updated this one to reflect when it would have started after this one ended. And it updated all of our previous ones' timestamps as well. Very, very handy. That's how we can take advantage of our summary screen to correct our clock in and clock out times. We can even fix the date if we happen to forget to clock out. Clicking on that date, then clicking the correct end date, and then putting the correct end time. There you go. Hopefully that helps, and you can now correct all your time in your summary screen to be accurate.